In this video, I'm going to talk about various settings within Power Platform, Dynamics 365, Microsoft 365 on how to configure Copilot. And I'm assuming that the Copilot is by default enabled within your tenant. And then once it is enabled, then how you can best utilize Copilot. Now, various areas to consider like Microsoft 365, Power Platform, Dynamics 365, customer service, customer insights journey, and I've just considered very few products, but in the upcoming videos, I'm going to cover it with for all other services as well. Now, just to start with, in Power Platform Admin Center, you will find a couple of settings: Copilot in Power Apps, Copilot Help Assistance in Power Automate. Okay, so you just need to turn that on. So I'm going to walk you through that demo, but this is just a screenshot of how it will look like. So if you navigate to a environment, then there is an option to turn on the Copilot to allow Canvas Edit to get AI powered answers and enabling the AI builder. Now make sure that if you are in a monthly channel, you will get more frequent updates, and you will receive the update firsthand. So it's very essential that you modify your release channel to monthly channel to get the latest update. From Microsoft 365 settings perspective, there is nothing much apart from your product license assignment. So in my case, I have a Copilot Studio viral trial over here. Once you buy Microsoft Copilot Pro or Copilot for Microsoft 365, then it will appear over here, and then you can start those assignments just like other normal Microsoft 365 products. Now, uh, under usage in Microsoft 365 Admin Center, you can actually see how many Microsoft 365 products have been enabled for that specific tenant. Okay, how are the users faring in terms of utilizing those Copilot and whether they are ready to use Copilot or not. So there is a readiness tab and there is a usage tab. Okay, now from a Power BI perspective, there is something called as quick measure, and then there is Copilot and Azure OpenAI service. So once you turn that settings on, then you can leverage the full functionality of Copilot available within Power BI. Customer service Copilot settings. So Dynamics 365 customer service. If you go into the customer service admin center, then there are a couple of settings with regards to summaries and Copilot help page. So if you turn this on, then the agent will be able to get the summary, catch up on the cases and the live conversation using the AI generated summaries. And even agent can use AI to find answers and respond to customer. And at the same time, they will be assisted in drafting an email to the customer if they utilize the Copilot functionality. From a sales Copilot setting perspective, there are like couple of settings which you need to enable, and then you can leverage the Copilot functionality within Dynamics 365 Sales. From a customer insights journey perspective, there is something called the feature switch, and once you turn that on and once you consent to the global cross geography data flow consent and global opt-in consent, then you should be able to manage those Copilot functionality within customer insights journey. Now, just to show you in demo, I'm in Microsoft 365 Admin Center. Now here, I have Microsoft Copilot Studio viral trial. Okay, so that's where you can actually uh, create a Copilot. Earlier, this product was called as Power Virtual Agent, so you can create uh, your own Copilot. You can define your own prompt, you can define your own topics, and then build a Copilot suited for you. Now, if I click on purchase service, if you see a section over here which said that, to buy Microsoft 365, you need to click over there. So from purchase services, now you can buy Microsoft 365 Copilot. And then once that Copilot license is attached to your particular user, then you can start leveraging the functionality. Now, from settings perspective, if you go into services, then you have something called a sales copilot. So remember, I'm in Microsoft 365 Admin Center, so we haven't touched Power Platform per se. But if you click on Sales Pilot, you just need to tick on two checkboxes which says allow Sales Copilot data to be associated with the user's profile info in M365 apps. and allow users to see Copilot content in Microsoft 365. So this is basically marrying up Microsoft 365 with Dynamics 365 content, and then you can leverage Copilot within those applications. Let me close this. If I go to reports under usage, I will be able to see reports for Copilot for Microsoft 365. This is mainly for readiness and usage perspective. It will give you a glimpse of how your organization is prepared to use Copilot in Microsoft 365. Remember, this is in preview. It shows you total prerequisite license, user on an eligible update channel, and then it has some connection with Copilot dashboard as well. Okay, so within Microsoft Viva Insight, you should be able to see the insights about Copilot usage. Now, here you can see how the Copilot readiness is faring, and then it will give you the user information. Now, here in Mike, is user information is masked, but it will give you who is using what kind of Copilot functionality. So, this is a nice bit of visual which helps you prepare to roll out Microsoft 365 Copilot within your organization. From a usage perspective, again, I've not started using it, but then once you start using it, you should be able to see various insights in terms of enabled users, active users, how the users are utilizing Microsoft 365 Copilot. Coming to Power Platform Admin Center, in Power Platform Admin Center, if you go to admin.powerplatform.microsoft.com and click on settings, you'll see two settings, Copilot and Power Apps. So if I click on Copilot and Power Apps, it says allow people to use AI to help build apps and get answers to questions, currently in preview. So, okay, so if you turn this on, people should be able to use AI while building an app. Similarly, this one is Copilot Help Assistance in Power Automate via Bing. Okay, so the Copilot generative answers capabilities powered by OpenAI and Bing Search. By using this feature, you consent that the data will flow to Bing, which operates outside the Power Automate compliance. So you just need to consent to this, and then you can utilize the full functionality of Bing integration with Power Automate. Okay, so these are a couple of settings within Power Platform Admin Center, that's at a tenant level. But then if you navigate to an environment, so I'm in one specific environment. So how do you navigate to the environment is go into the environment and then click on settings. So you are in a specific environment context. Go into the behavior. Under behavior, make sure that you select monthly channel so that you receive a timely update of Copilot. Then under features, there are some switches which you need to turn on if you want to utilize Copilot at a Power Platform level. Okay, so let it load. Yep. So here you can see that Copilot allow Canvas editors to get AI-powered answers to how to questions and AI Builder GBD experience currently in preview. AI Builder is somewhat related to Copilot, so you can pick on AI Builder preview models, turn that on, and then there is AI suggestions for formula columns as well. This is a newly added functionality, so you can turn this on as well. Then there are other functionalities which you can selectively turn on and off. Now there is something called as let me first save this record. So we have made one change, and so there is one more called as Power Apps Ideas for Canvas apps. So here, once you turn this on, it says Microsoft Power Apps Ideas supplemental terms consent for data use. So you need to turn this on feature, and then you need to accept the agreement. Once you do that, then Power Apps Ideas will light up within Canvas app. Okay, so that's about Power Platform Admin Center. Okay. So now moving on to uh, Customer Service Admin Center. So in Customer Service Admin Center, uh, you can see the Copilot functionality lighted up. Okay, from here. So here you can see Customer Service uh, Copilot settings enabled. Now, in order to enable that and utilize to the full extent, what you need to do is you need to turn some switches on. Okay, so let me show you where. So So if you see here in customer service hub application, you can see something called a summary against that case item, and also you can see the Copilot icon over here. Okay. Now, how did this all appear? Over here is you need to go and make some changes within productivity section. So agent experience, productivity, and the customer service admin center. Here there is something called as Copilot help pane, which is in preview. It helps agents to use AI to find answers and respond to customers when a case is raised within the Dynamics 365 Customer Service Hub application. And also it helps agents to catch up on cases and live conversation using AI generated summaries. Okay. Now, if I'm in the context of an end user, so I'm in the context of this user, and if I'm resolving this case, then if I navigate to Copilot, then another option appears called as write an email. So if I want to write an email to the customer, then Copilot will help me with writing an email for that customer. And even I can give an email context with regards to suggest a call or empathize with feedback, and then Copilot will start giving me those suggestions. Okay, and once that suggestion is good enough for me, I can ask for some more information, like I've suggested for request for some more information from the customer, and then it will draft an email, and then I can utilize those email within the application. So I've got this email over here. Okay, I can do a copy, I can do a paste over here, and then this email I can send across to the user. There are other settings, customer pain tool configuration, which is basically as a part of the active pain tool configuration. So here also there is a Copilot component, and then you can configure basically the icon, the control name, description for that particular Copilot within Dynamics 365 Customer Service Hub application. Coming back to sales, from sales, if you go to app settings, if you're in a sales application, if you go to app settings, then there is a functionality called as feature switches. So let me navigate to that. So I'm in customer service, not in customer service, but I'm in sales application over here. And within here, you can see productivity tools. So this is also part of some sort of an AI, whereby enhanced email for timeline, enable address suggestions. So those all things can come up. Okay. And let me go into the tab in here in customer insights journey. So in customers insights journey, which is again a kind of like a marketing app, Dynamics 365 marketing app, under settings. So if I navigate to settings, if I click on feature switches, then once in feature switches, I can see some options as Copilot. So global cross geography data flow consent, global opt-in consent, global data sharing consent. So if I turn all this on, then I should be able to use Copilot seamlessly. Now, again, depending on your organization's privacy and security configurations, you may need to again reevaluate whether you want those information to be passed across to different tenants or different servers, which is not co-located within your region. Okay, so in my case, I'm okay with it, and that's why I'm turning this on. And once that is on, you can just save it, and then you can start utilizing customer insights journeys Copilot. From a Power BI perspective, in Power BI, I have navigated to admin portal. So how to navigate to the admin portal is, once you are in app.powerbi.com, click on settings, and then from here you can click on admin portal. Now in admin portal, you need to search by OpenAI. So once you search OpenAI, then you get two options. It says Copilot and Azure OpenAI service, which is in preview. So the first one is user can use a preview of Copilot and other features powered by Azure OpenAI. So if you turn this on, you can apply it to the entire org or for a specific security groups. And data sent to Azure OpenAI can be processed outside your tenant's geographic location. Again, if you want to turn this on, you can selectively turn this on, and then you will be able to leverage more functionality with regards to Copilot within Power BI application. So that's it, folks. This is all about going in the backend, configuring, setting up those parameters so that you can utilize Copilot to its full extent. Thanks for watching.